Little by Little Entertainment, and Partafata Productions.
Γεια σας, τι κάνετε? Tryfon Vasilios Reglis here. Hello, hello.
Here we are, creating.
The RecKLess Effect web show and podcast. Warning. The following content may contain elements that are not suitable for some audiences. It may be considered adult in nature. Viewer, listener discretion is advised. Hello and welcome, everyone, as we are about to enter the RecKLess Reglis Effect with your host, Tryfon Reglis. This is a show about life, comedy, and the pursuit of entertainment. Turn it up, sit back, relax, make a sandwich, and get ready to be entertained, because we are now in effect. The RecKLess Reglis Effect is coming at you right now.
This is the RecKLess Reglis Effect web show and podcast. And here we go. Welcome, everyone. This is the RecKLess Reglis Effect web show and podcast. I'm your host, Tryfon Reglis, and this is presented by Little Entertainment and Partafata Productions. This is it, people. This is the pilot episode. This is episode 001, the first one ever, and to many, many more to come. So, before we get in and I explain who our guest is and what this pilot episode is about, let me get to our sponsors. All right, so my first sponsor, Windy City Dent Repair. They are the elite mobile paintless dent removal company for Chicago and the surrounding suburbs. So my friend Dave and his team are amazing. I've had 2 cars done. If I show you where the dent was, you can't even tell. They do a great job. So what you want to do is very simple. If you have a dent on your car, take your smartphone, take a picture, send it to them through any of their social media platforms. Look up Windy City Dent Repair. They will pop up. They will send you an estimate within the same day, and they will tell you what needs to be done, and you'll do it. It's that simple. Windy City Dent Repair. Look them up. They're on all social media platforms, and if you do, mention Tryfon from the RecKLess Reglis Effect, and tell Dave I say hello. And my second sponsor, Nano's Pizza in Morton Grove, Illinois. Their address there is 5906 West Lincoln Avenue. Their phone number, 847-967-9700. And the website, nanospizzamg.com. On their website, they'll have a full menu. You could also order online. If you do call, ask for Pete. Awesome guy, great food. By the way, they're not just known for their pizza. They have salad, they have sandwiches, they have pasta, they have gyro. By the way, it's gyro, not gyro. Just to let you all know. And, I can't forget, they're famous for their broasted chicken. It's pretty much the best chicken you'll have next to your mom's home cooking. By the way, hi Mom. Yeah, I can't say that it's better than that because my mom is a badass cook. So, Nano's Pizza, Morton Grove, Illinois. Check them out. Again, the website, nanospizzamg.com. Check it out. Say what's up to Pete. Tell him Tryfon sent you from the RecKLess Reglis Effect. And thank you to my sponsors. And if you feel like you want to sponsor me in the future, DM me on any of my social media and I'll tell you what's going down. So, the pilot episode 001, with my guest, Louie Louie. So, let me set up what you're about to witness. Who better than Louie Louie as my first guest, and I'll tell you why. Him and I, back in the day, we had a Greek-American comedy, variety, live, scripted, unscripted show that we put up, and this was basically right before YouTube. I mean, we had those cameras that you used to put on your shoulder. I mean, that's how old school we were. I think I even had a pager. So, we had this show, Etsi Sasaresi, that's the way you like it in English, and it was an amazing time. That's where I had most of my schooling. Louie is a technical genius, and together we put together the show. We learned how to produce it, write it, shoot it, do all of the above. And now, full circle, who better than Louie Louie to have as my first guest? Because what you're about to witness in this studio, in this footage, in this audio, is basically me and Louie trying to put together, I'm laughing just thinking about it, put together the audio, the lighting, just setting things up. And in Louie Louie and Tryfon fashion, it's really, really stupid and funny and just basically what we call a lot of Malakies, or jokes. So Louie's a realtor from Florida, but he is very good at what he does, especially when it comes to technology, so I figured why not have him, and that's kind of what you're about to witness. So I hope you enjoy the first episode of the RecKLess Reglis Effect with me, Tryfon Reglis, the pilot episode. Enjoy watching, enjoy listening, and please subscribe and keep on supporting. Thank you so much, much love, and I am Tryfon. Here we go. Welcome to the first ever...
I'm on the first show?
I think so.
Right.
I think it'd be on the first show. You like the name of the show? What did I call it? I still gotta get used to it. The RecKLess Reglis Effect. It's pretty cool, no?
So it works. So we begin this series
And
on Bubba's front porch.
but why?
After the hurricane.
The quality looks horrible.
We're we're in Houston and we're just waiting to get picked up because everything's flooded in.
As I'm doing this, you could hear everything.
That's how it works.
Is that how mics work?
That's how. I said a mic check.
The problem is I don't like the quality here. I don't know.
You need more lights or a better camera.
I gotta.
Are we recording?
We are. So that looks like the sun. Can you
Yeah.
hear?
Yeah, I can hear. What I hear.
What's a better option?
I don't know. That's pretty good.
Hello. That sounds actually.
Yeah, but how does it sound?
It's not bi-directional. What's the second one? The zero. So this is.
Omni is pretty fucking big.
So that's the first one, which is.
Bi-directional will be the front and back.
Yeah, I know, but the first
Yeah,
one
that's
is
for
radio, right? Then
Stereo's
you
the
have
two
Omni. This is Omni.
Omni is
And
like
then you have cardiology. Is that the one?
cardio.
So if I
Wait, here we go.
Hello.
Hello.
Si llamas. This is us trying to figure out what's going on. And are we
Welcome to more sun worship.
So I gotta fix the lighting. It sounds good.
It sounds good. My voice doesn't particularly change.
No, you've had the same voice all your life.
Oh, that would make sense.
So this is how we're gonna
Whoa. You fucked the show by starting with a sad fucking story. Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
What's going on?
Nothing. I'm about to go
Live in 3, 2, 1. We don't have to be funny. This doesn't always have to be funny. We
She's
can
laughing at you, not with you.
Thank you.
All right.
I laugh at me all the time.
All right. I'll talk later. Bye. Basically, the way it works is
We're starting. This is the first
If
ever.
you're-
Wait, can I introduce the show before we get into it? Should I try doing something like that? How do you think would be? This is all experimental. So what do you think I should do? How do you think I should start this? Let's go back. Me and Louie go
to the
way
beginning
back.
of time.
Not to.
All right.
We've done
All
that.
right,
You remember that?
What?
We did a skit where it's like, in the beginning of time, I have it written somewhere, and then we started talking about cavemen, and then handshakes throughout time. You remember all this shit?
No,
we
that wasn't.
were in early 2000s. We did a show, and we were hooked up on Dunkin' Donuts, ephedrine when it was legal, and
Yes. I
and
lost
coffee,
a lot of weight back then.
and Metaxa,
Sometimes.
our brand. No, I think I should introduce it somewhat, right? Like how.
I think so, because if
So,
you've had
how
this
would
for 3 minutes and people are still watching, then
That be
Why
okay?
don't you tell me I've been doing this show all this time?
I don't know if you what this show. This is the first. Look at the set.
We're 10 seconds in and I've already made a liar out of you. Let's go.
This is the RecKLess Reglis Effect. I said it wrong. I can't even say my own show.
What is it, like the butterfly effect?
But the RecKLess Reglis
Are you
Effect.
going to go back in time now and restart everything?
Reglis.
R&R.
R&R.
RRE.
Reglis Relaxation. And that's where you put in applause. We'll wait for it. Yeah. So,
Live from Tijuana. It's Tryfon Reglis.
this is the RecKLess Reglis Effect with Louie Louie, and I'm Tryfon Reglis. Thank you for watching my show.
You did that wrong. You're the host. Then you gotta.
So I gotta go first.
Yeah.
This is the RecKLess Reglis events.
Should we do talk show style where you would introduce yourself and then I walk on?
Should I like do a monologue?
Do you have a monologue? No.
Yeah, but I could have said it with you.
All right. First show. Take one.
Ready? This is the RecKLess Reglis effect with Tryfon Reglis, and that's Louie Louie.
Hi, everybody.
Yeah, was that like really, really loud?
It was so great.
Yeah, I liked it though.
Greatness called and wanted their greatness back.
I like the way that started. I think it went
Everyone
well.
hates it.
Everybody
Fuck you.
probably said turn off the mic because it's too loud.
Bye.
Yeah. This is the Reglis effect with Tryfon Reglis, and that's my guest, Louie Louie.
Hi, everybody.
Here we go. Huh?
All right.
How was that one?
That was pretty good.
I don't like it. Let's do another one.
Let's do it.
What else do you think I should do?
Just try the off opening like this.
You think I should do an opening like that every
I
time?
don't know. What?
Like, here we go. It is hot. These lights are hot. We made a good studio, Louie. Thank you. Thank you. This is the first ever episode.
It was a good idea to rent a whorehouse in Tijuana.
It was cheap.
It really was.
I mean,
Although they looked at us weird when we said we don't want the women. Anyways, on with the show.
well, let's actually talk now. I guess should I
Yes.
stop it and then start a new one?
What are you, fucking Tom Brokaw? Just keep going.
I might be. Hi, I'm Tom Brokaw. This is not what he sounds like. Is the tide just gonna keep on moving?
It really is.
Yeah. So let's talk about our past, huh? We have a past together, don't we? Yeah?
Not intimately, but okay.
No, not like that. Not like that. So back in the early 2000s, before YouTube, I like to add, because that to me makes me feel a little bit better. We had a show together, you and I, right?
Yes, we did.
Would you like to tell the viewers
No, it's your show. What are you?
But I'm asking you the question, so I'd like you
Well,
to
you
tell
didn't ask
story.
me a fucking question. You just
Well,
said,
I said, would you
here,
like...
do half my show for me. Fuck you.
We had a show called Eches Asaresi. Do you understand that? If you speak Greek, you do. It means that's the way you like it, right? You and I, we had a show together. It was live, in-your-face comedy, variety. What else? I mean,
it
that's
was
how
like Columbo without cross-eyed people.
Yeah. Well, there was that one guy. Remember? Or was it a girl? We were in Tijuana. We don't remember. Tijuana's great, by the way. Highly
It was
recommended.
a show
Yes.
about
Say it. It was a show about...
the absurdity of people and their way of thinking and their opinions on everything,
as
but mostly nothing.
Greek Americans, because we're Greek American. And we did it in
Right.
half Greek, half American, half
Right.
English in America, in Chicago.
Right.
And it was pretty good, I think.
In
I think
Chicago, pre-Chirac.
Yeah,
You know,
now.
it was before the war.
Before the war. Yeah, it was...
But it was all right.
I think it was great. What I want to do is I want to talk to you a little bit about that, and then talk about what we're doing now. But overall, just kind of get the gist of our past and that. Here's what I'm really fascinated about. Okay, so that's what I want to say. Nowadays, everything is on your phone. Nowadays, you can put everything on YouTube. Nowadays, you could do everything through social media. Back then, what did we do? Do you remember?
Yeah, he had to. I don't know. What did we do?
We had an apartment kind of like this. We painted a green screen on the wall.
I like to think I decorated it better. But anyways, go on.
Fine. You didn't have a rug like this. This is a
I
nice
did.
rug. Yeah.
This is true.
Yeah. We had a green screen on the wall.
We did.
We had Solia outfits.
Yeah, we did.
We had random friends. We paid everybody.
Random. They would come and go like a revolving door.
Yeah. We would pay
It's all about
everybody
the money.
nothing.
Hmm?
We would pay everybody nothing, right?
Yeah, I mean, well, basically, I mean,
We would go on 24 to 48 hour binges of editing.
All right.
We would shoot at random Greek
You
concerts.
can pay some people some things.
I never got paid. You paid people? I think
Basically, yeah.
we had random hours of editing with ephedrine, Dunkin' Donuts coffee.
It was legal then.
It was legal then.
And we were in great shape as a result.
Yeah, we were. Now we're even in better shape.
Yeah.
We've aged very well.
Pretty good. Pretty good.
So I know this is kind of boring, but
It
I
is.
don't
No,
know.
that's all right.
No, that's all
We'll
right.
fix it. The white tie.
Yeah. Basically, we're funny dudes, and we did a show.
And then
Before
Tryfon
YouTube.
came into the studio one day and said, "You know, you can't call me Tryfon anymore. My name is now
A symbol.
Chakafata Mohammed." And I'm like, "Get the fuck out of here!" And I
Yeah.
threw a pork chop in his face.
And then I became.
And that ended right there.
And then I became the artist formerly known as Chakafata
He
Mohammed.
broke down and he cried.
And then I cried a little bit.
And then we fucking threw
And
him
then-
down the stairs. And
it was only
somewhere
it was
between
only a
the
couple
first
stairs.
floor and the second floor, he found
Yeah.
Jesus. And that was it.
It was.
And then, when I tried to tell this story to the Pentagon about how to solve the problem
It did go that way.
of terrorism,
You
they told me
said
to fuck off.
you said look up Tryfon or
I told them, the
Shakafata
miracle of
Mohammed.
Tryfon.
It was good.
And it didn't
It was
work.
good.
It didn't work.
So, yeah, and then there was times with a whole bunch of Jewish people on Michigan Avenue.
Yeah, were you a Jew? Was the S? Did the S become ish? Jews? Is that where we are in the world that you can't call Jews
I was
Jews?
trying to say Jews,
We found
and then
Jews. What the-
and then I wanted to say Jewish people,
Are they gonna be offended because
and
they're
then,
Jews?
and then I wanted to say the Jews. But either way, they were Jewish. They were Jewish.
How's that
Up
be
and down
Jews?
Michigan Avenue, which will
Why
cut.
does everybody gotta be an ish now? Why
No.
can't this be?
Dude, hey, just so you know, this is very interesting because back then nothing was off.
No, we can't.
Now you can't say
We
anything.
can't call Jews Jews.
No, you can't call Jews Jews. Can't call Greeks Greeks.
We're
you can't-
Greekish.
Greekish. Gringlish. That's half
What did you say,
English.
Jew, and then walk 6 steps backwards?
Yeah, well, we found a whole bunch of Jewish people
We found a
around
bunch of Jews
about
in their fucking hats and passing out dreidels and they
on
were-
Michigan Avenue for Hanukkah.
Yeah, they were not Jewish. They were Jews. Okay, they came and said,
They
"Look
were-
at us, we're
yeah.
Jews."
And so the way it happened was Louie and me would go out. We were a 3-man crew. I was in front of the
It was
camera.
like 2 men and you were one. What is
No,
it?
Malaka. I was
saw
in
me
front of
like
the
that?
camera, or you were, and then we had a third guy. Depending, you would be the rotating cameraman. It was.
We did. We had a cameraman, but sometimes
Yeah.
he wasn't there.
By the way, cameraman, think about it. Not like it is today where you pop out a phone.
No.
It was on your shoulder. It was VHS tape. It was
What
press.
was the VHS? What
Was it? What?
What was this? 1984?
Well, yeah, you're right.
It was Run
yeah.
DMC. What is this?
Well, it was a tape.
tape though.
It was a tape.
digital, though.
It was
Digital.
yeah. It was yeah. But we
Preserve the
record
memories.
and we were recording on there, and we
But he
were
had a big camera. The cameraman weighed 85 pounds. The camera weighed 80.
yeah.
So
Wet.
it was real.
It was funny. It was real. But
was
we
real.
went and we would go to
It
random
was
places.
not a GoPro
No. GoPros didn't
or
exist.
some guy wearing like a like whatever.
Yeah, no, it didn't exist. So we did all that. We went out to Greek concerts. We went out to different random places.
All
that,
over the place.
Yeah, we would just and we would. Here's how it worked. This is what I liked about it. Louis would come in awkwardly, just kind of sneaking up on somebody and just ask the most random, off-balance question. You remember that one guy? What's his name at the Yale conference? Vasily.
Yes.
He asked him about God, and he talked about how he loved his brother. Or so. You remember that?
I don't know. I ask people all kinds of things. People have a tendency. You ask them a small question, and they'll open up and tell you something, and they don't expect you to follow up.
No. But
So-
the way he would do it would just be right in your face, blunt. It was hilarious.
I mean, that was at a time when people were willing to talk to you. I can't say the same about now, but
No.
people actually got weird, like when you had a follow-up question with them.
Yeah. Like,
And then that sometimes they just. I mean, sometimes the work did itself. Honestly.
yeah. Well, you could tell him a story. What happened today?
I don't know. You probably want to segue into that. I mean,
No, if you want. I don't care. We're just talking. Whatever you want to go into.
It was about the absurdity of everything. I mean, yeah, it was. I don't know. We could say there's a lot of things, but really, it's about the absurdity of people.
Yeah.
And they say one thing and they think another, and then they just. It's almost like people don't have pre-programmed answers to half the time.
No.
Today,
Everything is offensive. Everything is offensive.
Everything.
I mean, look, I couldn't say Jewish.
You were afraid to say we met a
Jews.
bunch of Jews. They were Jews.
They were
wearing
Jews, yeah,
hats.
yeah.
Their bus said Jewish thing. They taught us about Hanukkah.
They did, and then
if they're not Jews, nobody is.
and then he talked about how the Greeks back in the day, and then the guy got scared. I mean, I'm just giving bullet points just because
Look, there was a time
that was fun.
we actually apologized to the Jews for
Yeah.
invading their temple,
Yeah,
and they turned around and being the nice people that Jewish people are, they said it's okay. Those were the ancient Greeks, and
Yeah.
we became friends.
yeah, that was funny.
And it was probably the funniest moment of the show, but it was the most true too, because it's like,
Yeah.
That wasn't you.
Yeah. Yeah, but I think more so the guy was scared of you and
probably
me probably. If you see the footage, I'll show you the footage. You'll see what I'm saying.
Yeah, really.
But it was great. It was great TV.
They thought we were gonna come beat them and steal their dreidels.
Yeah.
But we just wanted to be friends again.
Yeah.
And then we made amends.
Yeah, we did. Are you sweating? Is that good for
Are you sweating me? I'm sweating myself.
Yeah. So okay, I talked about a little bit of that.
I don't
just
know.
to
We
show.
can keep going.
Tell me a story, whatever story you want,
All right.
and go. Louie Louie and his famous stories and action.
Oh well, you have to tell me a story about what I gotta.
Oh no, I just wanted to leave it wide open for you. See what happens.
I don't know. You gotta throw a story at me.
Okay. Put the nunchucks away, bro. All right, talk about
Remember
life.
when everyone's favorite Ninja Turtle was Michelangelo,
Why?
and then they ruined that too.
Why?
Because he liked pizza, and all kids under 11 years old like pizza. That was it. That was life. It was like, oh, he likes pizza. I like pizza too.
They don't make him. He doesn't eat pizza anymore.
No, he doesn't eat pizza anymore.
What does he eat? Don't disappoint me right now.
That's what it is.
What, he eats tofu and stuff?
Eats tofu and fucking wants to be an environmentalist. You live in a fucking sewer, man.
Dude.
Who's gonna clean up the sewer? It's there for the shit to flow.
Is April still hot?
April is a fucking transvestite now. This is what the world's coming to.
Bro.
This is what happened today, man. Should I get into the story at Starbucks?
Yeah, man. By the way, we're brought to you by Metaxa because I just found out the Ninja Turtles are
They
not
didn't
Ninja
pay
Turtles.
you for that.
I-
Throw that shit away.
No, I'm gonna drink it. We're
All
not
right.
brought to you by Metaxa. We're brought to you by cognac,
All right.
Greek cognac. It goes into my water very
Send
nicely.
them a bill. Anyways,
So today we went out into my neighborhood in Tijuana, where the studio's located,
and there's a Starbucks there.
and there is a Starbucks there, which ironically feels like you're in America. Yet we were sitting outside minding our own business. Maybe we were talking to everybody that passed by.
Yeah,
Maybe
like
I was
40
recording. Maybe I was whatever, and Louis was saying stuff like, "Hey, buddy," a guy walking his bike. You know what? You're doing a good job there because you're walking your bike. I don't know exactly how you said
I
that.
was
but-
doing Bill Cosby. Get to the good stuff.
The good stuff is that Louis decided to talk to somebody and he got offended, right?
That's right.
Yeah.
This,
yes, that's right. How did that go, Louis? What happened?
It went pretty good. I think we got some of it on tape.
Yeah, we did. Yeah.
Now, there was a guy came up there and he was Asian,
Mhm.
which I don't like that term because
Asian?
He was Oriental, but
Asian is
Russians are Asian.
Yeah,
And they don't look
yeah.
Oriental.
Asian's a continent, man.
Asia's a continent, not a people.
But that's what's wrong with us here.
That's what's wrong with the world, man.
So
Because I was, like whatever, man.
Are you
If you go
upset?
to Asia and say the word Oriental, they're like, oh yeah, cool, that's great. We're all
the
But if
Oriental.
you come to America, oh my God! Wow, but that, it's like
They-
you with the Jews. They're Jews.
They are Jews.
They weren't something else. They had the hats and the things, and there was dreidels. And
So the Orientals get
they're all
offended.
like- yeah, they were,
If you call them Oriental in America, they get offended.
Mhm.
But if you call them Asian, they don't. But yet Asia is a continent.
with many races.
See, I'm learning. I mean, that's great.
But God forbid, in America, we, I don't know. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know what you're saying. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so we were sitting outside in Tijuana at a Starbucks, and this guy
It
passed
really
by.
was the north side of Chicago, but it's we can't have the break in continuity. So go on.
That's what I thought. So what ended up happening is we're sitting outside, and Louis joking around with people, and this one Oriental
Yes, and I
Man
said that. Yes,
came by
because that's what he was.
in his mid-20s.
Right. He was not white,
No,
Russian.
no. He was not black.
Pakistani.
He was not Hispanic.
He was not Indian.
Latino.
Yeah.
Mediterranean. He was
Whatever.
Oriental
That's it.
from Asia.
Right.
But
Right.
probably born in America. So now
Right.
he's a whole bunch of
We
things.
identified
Yeah.
his race, not his
Yes,
nationality.
yes. Well, I'm just so he passed by, and Louis
If that offends you,
doesn't offend me.
Well, okay,
I'm not
well,
offended
that's all
by
that
anything.
counts.
I'm not offended by anything, but
Why?
people are offended by everything I say.
people
So
are offended that you say something that's
Yeah,
factual.
yeah.
Here's one.
So I was there with Louis, and Louis asked him a question. Now, this is where you take off because I don't remember exactly how you
So I was
worded it.
asking him a bunch of stuff, and then I was asking him, do you think it's racist if people think that Asians are good at math and science?
Which I hear that. I don't think that's...
The guy thought it was like... He thought like I fucked his mother or something, basically.
He took it to that. He was offended, but I don't know if he went all the way to like, dude, did you just have sexual relations with my mother? I don't know if he said that, but yeah, he had this look on his face.
You can bleep that. I don't care.
No, I don't mind. I don't know.
That's what he acted.
I'm not offended by the word fuck.
And he's like, I think that's inappropriate. And I said, explain to me why it's offensive if people think you're smart. And he got more pissed off.
That's crazy. And
I told him,
you even asked them. You asked them. Well, let me ask you this: are you in school? What did you study? Blah blah blah. You got into it, and the guy was a clean cut, good looking, mid-20s Oriental kid that's from America that was probably born here. His parents are probably from another country, and he got offended because of the way you said that. That's what happened.
He got offended that he was clean cut and smart. Because in reality, he wasn't smart. He was stupid. But when I told him,
well, the way he reacted was very stupid.
Yeah, he was pretty stupid. He didn't know nothing I was saying. But when I told him what country wants stupid people, he got more upset because he realized that there is no country that wants stupid people. Maybe Venezuela, but that has to do more with communist dictatorship and Maduro's throwing out the people who would otherwise oppose him. But we're not getting into that because the guy was like so upset.
Even though we did a little bit, but anyway, yeah.
Right, because the guy was so upset that I studied Shinto, and how dare you because that's Asian.
That to me was the best because he mentioned that, and I don't think the kid even knew what Shinto was.
Yeah, after he told us he was a student of philosophy.
Right, and that's the best because now you got two.
Sparta.
You got two Greek guys. Yeah. Okay. And I'm not saying I'm the most intellectual man in the world and I know everything about philosophy, but we are Greek. He is. Louie. But we are Greek, and that was just funny because he's like, I studied philosophy. He brought up Shinto, right? Is that how you say it?
I told him I studied it.
Is that correct? He
got offended, and I said, what the fuck, man? Are you upset that Whitey studied Shinto and you didn't?
When he said...
And he went, oh!
When he said that, he went off. So...
Because he got upset that I knew... Well, that's Asian and I'm Asian.
It was very...
I like fucking burritos, man.
He does.
Mexicans don't get mad at me.
No, until the gas settles in. Oh, it's bad. I had burritos with him earlier. Bonai. It hurts. But yeah, that was... So the moral of that story was Louie asked this kid something very specifically...
Right. Kid would never laugh in his
like
life.
it wasn't vulgar. It had nothing to do with race.
Right.
It was just honestly he wanted his meaning behind it because it's Louie. Let's see what's gonna happen.
Don't apologize.
No, I'm not apologizing. I know you.
Okay.
I'm explaining. And bottom line is you wanted to see what would happen. You wanted to see how he would react, and he reacted.
That I studied an Asian philosophy.
Yeah, that was hilarious.
That was what pissed him off.
Yeah. Well, first when you said, do you find it offensive if I assume or somebody says?
I assume. Do you think if it's racist if people think that Asians
are smart because
are good at math and science?
Yeah. That's. So that's what happened. That was.
And then he said, I don't know, I think, blah, blah, blah. He gave some blowing out his ass answer, okay? Because that's literally what it was. Trumpet out of his colo, right?
Out of his colo.
Basically. Nah. And then I said, why are you insulting if people think you're smart?
Which is just...
And he blew his top because he was fucking ignorant. And that was basically
unfortunately, look,
take that to the bank.
We could all be ignorant in certain ways, but the one thing that I realized more and more, and excuse me, I burped metaxa. So I'll stop. I was taught, my upbringing was respect, and we were talking about this before, philotimo, right? There's no word for that in English, but
my armpit smell.
But yeah, I think mine do too.
Let's go back to comedy, all right?
Yeah, we're good. Yeah, that was, and I'm done because I'm sweating. But I gotta keep this on now, don't I? To keep continuity. Should I turn on the AC? You think it'll screw it up?
Probably would. But then again, it won't look like we're in Tijuana.
This is true. I need makeup. Can we get the lady with the makeup? Can you come
All right.
out?
So here's what the point. This is what exercise was about. It was about the stupidity of people, and I would like to say stereotypes. It was about stereotypes. It was about the fact that people have stereotypes of themselves. and that it's
Yeah.
just about the absurdity of how people think.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? People are prejudgmental about being prejudgmental, if that makes sense.
Yeah, and we did it through comedy because we're funny
Yeah.
guys, and mostly we were just having a good time.
And most people aren't even listening to what you're saying when you're talking to them.
No, because if you do certain things with a little intellect behind it, people get a little thrown
People
off.
get offended when you have to make them think. That was the point
That
of the
is
show.
true. That is true.
Like, I could have said back then it was about this and that and all kinds of wacky stuff. But that's bottom line.
We had a good time doing it. I wish we could do it again, but in the meantime, Louis is in Florida, in the palm trees, and I'm over here in Chicago for now.
Wow, you made everybody sad.
Because that's what I do, man. Because I'm sad. I want to bring Partafata Entertainment back. Can we do it? Who's in? Write us. You could hit us up at P.O. Box 945, Chattanooga Way.
Send $100 to last week.
Does anybody do P.O. Box anymore?
I don't know.
Sort
Remember
of.
the guy from Smash Mouth?
Somebody once
told me
the world is gonna ain't the sharpest tool in the shed.
Yeah. But that's not the song I was talking about. But he's very prophetic. I think he's the Nostradamus of the 90s.
So the conclusion we came up to was that Smash Mouth was kind of like the Nostradamus of the 90s.
You gotta print that. That should be in the New York Times. It's not like they print real news anyway.
I want to make shirts.
Oh!
Hey, one day, I want to make shirts. And I think the first shirt I'll ever make for the RecKLess Reglis effect will be Louis' quote. Let's make this happen right now. Requote it. Here we go. And Louis.
I think he was the Nostradamus of the 90s.
No, you got to say the full thing.
Remember that guy from Smash Mouth?
Comma.
I think he was the Nostradamus of the 90s.
Louie.
That's
What
what that was for.
What do you think? If you think about it,
Okay.
yeah, think about
we
it.
didn't do anything that wasn't.
And one thing I could always say about Tryfon Reglis and Louie Louie, because he doesn't have a last name. His first name is his last name.
It is.
I could tell you that we do this for humor. We do this for the pure enjoyment of entertainment. Less is more, but
You
you know.
voted early.
Yeah. Que sera, sera.
Okay, that's what it is.
That's-
That's the world we're living in.
The world.
It's about telling the truth. If people
It is.
can't fucking say the truth because they're so worried that the
They're
truth is
so-
so offensive.
So
And the truth is
many,
offensive.
So many truths about
But
that.
would you rather be about the
Well,
offensive
well,
truth?
would
Look at this
you?
crooked tie. Would
Seriously?
you rather be about the offensive truth?
Yeah, why would you?
Or about the
Or
bullshit lies?
The lies that are.
That's what it was.
That's what it was about.
That's what it was.
It was because if it wasn't that, it was something else.
And that's why we gotta tell it like it is.
You gotta just say it.
You know, all these years later, you take them as some wonderful thing.
You just think it's wonderful.
But we just wanted to be
But
on
we
TV.
just wanted to be on
and get laid.
TV and just have the sexual relations.
There you go. Not reckless ones.
No,
but,
no. Sometimes
You know.
there was a couple.
I'm like Billy D.
more
Williams.
than
I
a
love
couple.
every woman.
Yeah, you're like a cold pillow.
I don't know what you lost me there. But anyways,
You want to do this live?
I don't know if you want.
I don't know. Yeah, let's see
But
what.
that's
other-
what it was. And that's the truth of it, man. That's what it is.
You know what? We're gonna take
Everybody
this on the
wants
road.
to find this profoundness
It's profound.
about what they did
And what they
deeper
didn't,
meaning,
and how deep they
blah
went,
blah
and,
blah blah
and
blah.
just
I'll be the
slap
first one to
her.
admit the truth. Okay.
Just slap her because she likes it sometimes.
We thought we were the shit. We
We
thought our shit didn't stink.
It didn't until I
and people
went
thought
to
it
the
was
bathroom.
brilliant.
It was brilliant. I mean, everything we've done is
Maybe
brilliant.
coincidentally it had some deeper meanings. And all that,
It
but
was
okay.
very philosophical,
It really was.
It
It
was.
was all, but that was
But-
by accident.
but it didn't mean to happen.
That's only because we
Only-
weren't
because
mental cases.
because we didn't have it.
we were literate
our
people
minds were a little cracked out.
who understood humor.
We just know things.
and you know your
Yeah.
life is a fucking
A
meme
box
on
of
the wall.
chocolates sometimes, and there's
Box of
memes.
you know.
You know, you don't know. You know.
I'm the guy that writes the memes.
I
that
write
you
them
keep-
sometimes, but
you
I
keep
can't.
putting on Instagram.
I can't spell.
Okay.
That's it.
And
So
when
that's.
someone says, "Where did you think of this, Louis?"
I thought it was.
You know what? It
you
came
know,
out of my
it,
ass.
It's just.
Okay?
It's
Because while you
natural.
waited 6 hours,
Genius doesn't come just like that.
while you
It's,
waited 6 hours to say that funny line.
yeah, we just spit it
was
out.
last time I said
Yeah,
17,
man, it's a
alright?
fart.
Okay, that's just
Yeah,
how it
it's
is
just
in
how
life.
it-
Sometimes we're all given different gifts.
It's different gifts,
One
but
guy
we have
has a dick this big, the other
Yeah,
guy
but we have-
works out for 5 minutes,
Yeah,
eats all this
man.
thing and has
But-
like ripped muscles.
But the
Well,
muscles, they don't
can
last.
tell you the truth and
I could-
reality.
I could
and-
tell you.
and make you laugh and
Forever. I'm just
That's
better
it.
than you.
in that
And
regard.
that's
Yes.
and that's the moral of the story.
I can't run a marathon.
I could run one.
But I'll make you collapse.
But
and
I
do a
will-
marathon
I
and
will.
piss your pants.
Yeah, but while I'm running.
There you go.
That's me.
FuckYou.com.
Do we own it? I think that was a great explanation.
It
I think
was.
that alone, right there, I'm going to cut that and throw that online.
Do it because everybody wants the intellectual answer.
Yeah, but you don't need it, right?
Our shit was funny.
It
You
was
laughed at it.
hilarious.
That was it.
That's the moral of the story.
Is there?
We are funny assholes.
I
Is
said
it?
I am. I didn't say you are.
Oh man,
Yeah,
all
you're funny
that,
too.
all
I
that
don't
for
think that's
nothing.
right.
The whole time, I was agreeing and disagreeing to agree.
He was funny. He
I
was.
was,
He
I,
really was.
I was, I.
Like you can't
I,
have the Three Stooges without Shem. Okay?
No,
Basically,
yeah,
yes.
and there's only two of us. I could count. Why do you keep on rattling my nunchucks?
That's what she said.
I know she did. She did.
Okay.
So what's the funny thing, Louis?
So I went to Japan,
You did go to Japan.
and there was a Greek church there.
There's Greeks in Japan?
There was like 5 of them, and I met. You know what I'm saying? Probably. I mean, it's probably more than 5. It's probably like more like 15.
Mm.
But there's a Greek church there,
There's a Greek church in
and
Japan?
they're all Japanese, and they do liturgia in Japanese. And I was like, I gotta see this, man. And they're all there, and they're all like,
I mean... Wow.
And I sat there and I was like, what is this? But he had the mitra and everything. A mitra, in case you don't know, is the part of woman's vagina. But it also means the hat that the guy wears. How did they come up with that name? I don't know.
Only Louis could make church sexual.
Hey, they're the ones that named it that. I didn't name it that. But anyways, and they had the whole 9 yards and the gold things and it was just fucking Mr. Sulu all the way, man.
Wow.
It really was.
So there wasn't one Greek man
There
or
was.
woman.
That was it, man.
No, besides you. There wasn't
Yeah,
one
I think
Greek
there might have
man
been one person.
or woman in Japan, but they had a Greek church. And
There
they-
was a couple
and they-
Greek people.
Was the priest Japanese?
The priest's Japanese, the people are Japanese, everybody's Japanese.
And it's a Greek church.
Yeah.
Or is it an Orthodox church? Is it...
Yeah, it's a Greek Orthodox. Right, it's a Greek Orthodox church, but they're all Japanese.
Wow.
And there are Greek churches in Ethiopia,
Yeah?
okay?
And they're Ethiopian. But there's
Alright.
Greeks there too, I thought.
Yeah, like what, 3 of them?
4.
Alright. So I thought that was pretty cool.
Malakies.
.com.
.com.
There you go.
Did you know that this does this? And now, my nunchuck is a thing you could hit people with. A baton.
Hi, I'm Louie Louie, and I'll be on Tryfon's show. Tryfon don't want to do his own promo, so I'll do it for him. Hey, by the way, we're not going to say Malakies. We're just going to say things that offend you.
We like to offend you.
Yes.
We like to ask you for money.
Send us money. Please send $700.
$700 is the key to my success.
Learn the meaning of $700 on Tryfon's new show.
On my new show, you'll find out that $700 is not a bad sum of money.
And its mystical properties.
It makes things magically happen for me.
Also,
like,
you'll learn why your $700 needs to become our $700.
because we need it more than you.
You're watching the RecKLess effect with Tryfon Reglis. You're watching the Tryfon Reglis, the RecKLess effect. You know what? Just rename
It's
the
a
show to the thing. I
You
don't
screwed
know.
it up, man.
You're watching the RecKLess effect.
Thank you. You said it right for the first time. show name is the...
Hi, you're watching the RecKLess Reglis Effect with Tryfon Reglis. I'm not Tryfon, but he is.
You did it. You said it right. Thank you. Was that so hard?
Yeah, that's not bad.
It's not bad at all.
Hi, you're watching the show with Tryfon, the pretentious jerk. Send him $700, please.
Now, the last part about the $700 I do like, but that is not the name of the show. Is that
I
hard?
can vouch for that. Print that.
It looked like we didn't move. Where's my mouse?
That's the end of this promo. Thank you very much.
What happened to the TV? Oh, it's on the TV. Here come the credits. Here
I would like to thank the Viet Cong. They
Here they
treated
come.
me so well. Look it up. Look
Here
it
come
up.
the credits.
Alex Jones. I swear to God.
Oh,
There
hey,
you
I
go.
didn't know he was in it. Look at that.
No,
Look
but
at the credits.
there you go.
Special thanks.
All
That's
right.
great.
All
Oh,
right.
wow. Hey, thank you
Okay.
for your donation.
You know what we were going to talk
Wow.
about? Crop circles?
Yeah, look
But
at
they're
that.
a fraud.
Thank you. Thank you. Hey, that was
All
great.
right.
Thank you. And at the bottom, make sure you follow us on all of our social medias right here. At the bottom. Right here.
Yes.
Right here in this area.
Hit like if you're a
Hit-
communist.
Hit hit like if you believe in Santa Claus or the Easter Bunny
Yes.
or
Or if you really think Hillary Clinton deleted those emails by accident. Can we have a good times laugh track?
Good time,
Every time you see it coming.
good times,
Every time you steer clear.
good times,
And I forgot the word something.
good times. Hey, and that was our show. Thanks for watching. Thank you to my guest Louie Louie, live here in the studio from Tijuana, all the way from, where are you coming from? All the way from there,
Hillbilly, Florida.
Hillbilly, Florida.
Remember,
Here.
folks, wherever there's hillbillies, there's guns, freedom, and Jesus, in that particular order.
Yeah. And there are no Confederates.
No, you fucked the joke there. Hold on. Come on, man. We have to do it like this. Well, Tryfon, as it would turn out,
Yeah.
there are no Confederate statues in Illinois. So
Why?
I came here for nothing.
Why are there no Confederate statues in Illinois?
Well, we're just going to have to read history and figure that out. Bye.
Bye! Thanks for showing up!
Yeah, all right.
And that's our show, everyone. Thank you for watching. I am Tryfon Reglis. This has been the RecKLess Reglis Effect. And this right here is my guest, Louie Louie. He's going to say goodbye now. Say goodbye now.
Go home. Bye.
Bye.
Hey, Macarena.
Alright? That was fun. I like that. I think that was real good. I
Do
mean,
you
people...
like the real explanation of it?
that was... dude, if we could... That's what I want to do. I seriously just want...
Thank you for watching and listening. This has been the RecKLess Reglis Effect with Tryfon Reglis. Follow us, keep watching, keep listening, and thanks for the support.
You don't have no more show. That's
That's
basically it. That's
No.
it. Bye.
No, I was just...
That's the end.
That's
the end.
That's it? Let me see.
That's it.
Bye.
A mí se me quepsó, fíjese.
Thank you for watching, if you did. If you're still
All right.
watching, thank you.